Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, today August is Augustine. August is Augustine in the UK. Since August has begun, I think we're getting a rain. We get like a drizzle, even though it is overcast today, as you can see in the sky. Yeah, it's a bit overcast. I don't like a baby doll dress. I might show you when I'm finished, but yeah, in a little enjoying the weather. It's calm today. It's about 23 or 25, somewhere in the 20s, maybe at 26 degrees today, and it's not raining, so yeah. I can deal with this weather. If only this weather could stay, but we all know that we're gonna have rain in a few days. But you know the funny thing, guys, I don't mind when it rains in the summertime. When it's summertime in the UK, where I am in London, it's always warm. When it's raining, it's not cold, bitter rain. So even if you got drenched by the rain, you're still not feeling too uncomfortable. But you see in the winter time, hey, rain fall, if your toe wet up and you have all your socks and your shoes, you feel so winter rain is not a good sight. Winter rain is not a good sight. So I just decided to come and do this vlog today, just have a little chit chat of the various different things that I see that is going on online in the internet space. Because I don't like me out there physically like that. I'm a homebody person. I'm just from work to home. That's just what my life consists of, and at the moment I'm quite happy with that. Catch me hearing them. They're nice. You can DM me if you want details about it. So yes, as I was, what are we, everybody just, what are we, the artists, them get quiet since Vybz Kartel come. Right now Vybz Kartel head supposed to swell big, so more than how it swell already in heads, cause him really can't believe say so. Even though he knows he's influential, because he calls a lot of us sheeps and all of those things where we have seen it in the past, but
the only thing you can expect from Vybz Kartel is the unexpected. Vybz Kartel is the man who just get up tomorrow and I say never straighten me here. Or never go dreads.
Yeah, because
and we will chill it next week.
Yeah, cornrows.
We have locks. We do the cream. We just do what we feel like. We have about 1 million tattoo. All my tattoo them have a show. If we not cake so on the skin.
So why did you say a cake soap then? You say a cake soap just for the fun night?
Yeah, because I know people are going to buy into it. Remember, you know, people are like sheep, you know, and I am the shepherd, you know. They're easy for the lead. And then they're easy for the lead. It's so easy, it's like, it's hilarious. Because you say cake soap, everybody take it up. Oh, cake soap, this cake soap, now. Every day for whatever, Vybz Kartel and cake soap. Yeah. Every day for all of the video program. Vybz Kartel and cake soap. So when me just do know, it's more fear, more money for Vybz. Them not see what I want, because me telling you what me I do now, and them read it, them still are going to be who them is the next day. When you do something, them are going to buy into it again. Right. And the concept are going to go over and over and over again, because that is what people.
Actually, it's like the wheel has stopped turning since Vybz Kartel come out of prison. One thing which would always say, oh, my tonsils. I think it has to do with the hay fever, and I didn't carry the spray to spray on my tonsils to ease it. When it's hay fever time, I have sore throat, right? Like not really sore, but dry throat, and my tonsils are a bit swollen. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, me say what a way. Me say Vybz Kartel come out and the whole entertainment fraternity just get quiet. Me no hear nothing go on. Me no hear nothing go on. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? What you guys think? Because things kind of calm down, and it's like as much people, it kind of really afraid of cat, because it would appear as if people are really scared of it. Maybe it's not really cartel they care of it, scared of, you know, but they are scared of the cartelians. Yeah, the cartelians. They are scared of the cartelians. Just like how you have the people them who follow spies. You have certain entertainer, their crowd is quite a derogatory crowd, and they will swarm you like a hive of bees in no time if you happen to say something, if you happen to go against the grain. So you can't certain people, when you talk about certain people just swarm down upon you. So the cartelians, I think, are like that. So that's why people hush hush. And it's like people, what I am thinking is like, I think they're also thinking that their financial prosperity would depend on whatever how they would speak of Vybz Kartel. So if they would speak about him in a favorable way, then you know, say them thing would kind of more up. But if you talk against the teacher, you know, say the cartelians, them are going to cancel you. So I think the cancel culture that we are living in now, a lot of people, them afraid to really give them opinion when they come on to certain things. But everybody's opinion is valid, because we are all entitled to our own opinion. It doesn't mean that we are not good people just because we have an opinion that might differ to yours. We are good people, same. We just don't subscribe to the same things that you guys subscribe to, because this whole thing just fascinates me, because it's like I'm sitting back and I'm looking, and the whole thing is just unfolding in front of my eyes, and me just wonder, so then I saw people, I saw human being that really stay, or I saw it gullible, like for real, like take yourself out of the picture and just step back and just see how things are moving. Maybe that's why the DPP was trying our endeavor best to keep them inside, because obviously them know the whole psychology of it more than we. Them the people that study psychology and know how things work, so they have an idea what the impact would have been, and I guess that was what they were afraid of. Why they didn't let him out, or they didn't do things in his favor more sooner, because Kartel come out and everything just changed. Like everything changed, even as far as discussing which Android or iPhone better. After 13 years, Kartel come out and try to catch up back fast. But no matter how interesting, he's still there. A lot of life has gone. 13 years has gone away from him, because he was basically in another world. So 13 years has elapsed and he cannot get them back. So probably he's just trying to, cause him not cool down, him just a rush headwind on the internet. But I not hear nobody come out and I say, well, I wouldn't say nobody, but most of the bloggers, I guess, but you know, you get to what I'm trying to say, you get to realize who have a backbone and who not have a backbone, because Kartel show up a lot of people, and it is just so strange that me live to see it in my eyes. In my lifetime, you hear about these things happening, like cult leaders and all of those things, but to actually see something happening in front of you that is cult-like, but it's like majority of the people don't see it as being cult-like. Majority of the people don't see it as being cult-like, but things are just weird the way how things are going. And I think this guy came out of prison and he's just think he's the king and he's the this and he's the that and whatever. But at the end of the day, people have to learn to make up their own mind with whatever it is that they want to do. So I'm not, you're a fan of this man, nothing is wrong with that, because of course me listen to some of the music as well. But as I've said in previous video, I don't know this person personally. I don't know what character this person has, so me couldn't take it up on my head and say me go cuss for this person, or I'm gonna argue with someone else for this person when I don't have any idea the character of this person. I just see this person on the internet and I just hear the music that they play. So why would I then assume, or why would I then think that I know this person personally? Hey man, it's not easy out there, it's not easy, but guys, just stay focused and do what you have to do. Do what you have to do, because you see the 17 people we get 17 people got dirt the other day and 8 of them pass away. You don't hear nobody people speak about it, but to the way in which
the most brutal gun attack in recent history and modern Jamaica. 17 people were shot, 8 fatally, as thugs went on a rampage in Cherry Tree Lane in South Clarendon on Sunday night.
The state has labeled the incident as a terror attack, and on Monday, tears flowed freely as grieving relatives and friends struggled to cope with the mass shooting.
Now, Dwayne Anderson was in the community and no reports.
Pieces of fried chicken and half bottles of beer scattered about, signs that these residents had their meals cut short. But even worse, 8 of them had their lives cut short. All of them killed by gunmen who stormed the Cherry Tree Lane community with rifles and other weapons and fired bullets at everyone they saw, men, women and children.
Some guys just start bleeding gunshot, and the guy that shot me, daughter said, I came here.
That was Debbie Ann Hamilton Francis. Her loss is immeasurable. 3 of the deceased are her loved ones. 50-year-old Lawrence Francis, her husband, 28-year-old Kavil Daly, her daughter, and Courtney Messam, her cousin. She also has another cousin in hospital battling for his life due to gunshot wounds.
I can't believe it's like I'm dreaming right now.
But it is not a dream, it is a nightmare, which started around 9 p.m. Sunday for her and her neighbors.
How long did this episode last? Like this 1 year, memory. How long did this last? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? About 10 minutes. 15 minutes, something like that. There was a lot of gunshots? Yes, a lot.
She's been weeping ever since the attack.
To those persons who may want to take matters into their own hands, who may want to go out and on their own seek reprisals, if you do that, you then become of interest to us, and you are a part of the problem and not the solution. Leave these matters to the security forces to address. They will be addressed swiftly and by the law. As I pointed out, the last time I described an act as an act of terror was the killing in St. James in Salt Spring. At that point, I committed that we would move all the resources to finding the perpetrators. Within weeks, we did, and I'm not giving myself weeks. I've said to the DCP Bailey that we must start to see results very soon.
Yeah, big dreams when me have. Thank God me still living it.
They have spoken about vYBZ Kartel. You don't hear people speak about the massacre, the tragedy, the why is adjective I can't use to describe it. I can't use to describe it. Hey, may I tell you, the things that is going on, and you don't see an island-wide uproar. A few people are speaking about it, but majority of people don't have no time. Hey, Jamaican people love gimmicks, They love gimmicks and they love entertainment, and most of the time them don't take nothing serious. And I don't know, in Jamaica people does not take everything serious and things don't last for long. Well, normally they say things are 9-day talk, so me sure say KARTEL on 31st, 9-day come out, 9-day gone since it come out, that was the 31st. And today, 2 weeks since him come out, a 9-day talk gone, but apparently 9-day talk no work for vYBZ Kartel. 9-day talk only work for other important matters that will affect us all as a community. But like when it come on to the entertainer vYBZ Kartel, the 9-day talk now work because people don't look like them out to ease up no time soon. The fascination is not dying down no time soon. Why really? Them the people there now. And they were my type of people that I associate myself with in a real life. Because I'm very picky. When it come on to when it come on to certain things, who I choose to associate myself with, no, me love me very picky. Me grow different. Me talk all the time, so me grow different. I'm not go up and not get to like I wasn't brought up by me grow up by decent people, so my thinking kind of different. But each to their own, and people, everybody have to do what they think they have to do for themselves. You understand? So yeah. Anyway, enough about Vybz Kartel. You know what I want to ask you, why in Jamaica? It's like we as Jamaicans, there is only one thing people, man and woman, talk about a Jamaica, and is you're underneath. Like, I'm looking for a word to use. That's YouTube. Not try to block my videos or so. Like, all the men sing about is punani, who have the tightest punani, who have the ipsy gripsy and the glimity grammy, and who can squeeze you. If you ask enough Jamaican man what they really like about their woman, apart from the glimity glamity, because we make it look like say only Jamaican men alone know how to do that, because we put so much emphasis on things with other people, things with other society don't just see as the norm. We put this thing on it, and we wouldn't talk about the eagle eye, and we wouldn't talk about the big long John, and we wouldn't talk about something where is that all we like about each other. Like, we don't have nothing else, we don't have no substance, nothing like that. Like, why everything are just about who can may I look for the right words. Why is it everything about bedroom activities? Like, that's the only thing that gets us that's the only thing we focus on. We not even have a lot of cultural music coming out of Jamaica anymore. If the man them a sing about the girl them niggle eye or the lack of niggle eye, and then the girl them a sing say them title, all the big old woman them we don't expect say, alright, we're kind of tone it down now, we're not going to we're going to sing some more things. The big old woman them like Spice and them people there. But I don't know. It's like no matter how much money you have, money can't buy class. I don't say money can't buy class, and I live and learn that say money can't buy class. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You say if you don't have no class, you just don't have no class. But in a class, you just not in a class. And a lot nowadays is like, if your bank book not fat, it's like your opinion is not valid. People don't want to hear what you have to say. If them not believe, say, you're not in a certain financial status, you speak to them. But everybody must know what they want and what they look forward to find in life. But I just wish us as a society, if we could focus less on what is between the legs and focus on the person character. Mr. As well said before, enough man, if you ask enough man what they like about their woman, take out the niggle eye out of it, right? Take out the niggle eye out of it. If you ask enough men what they like about their woman, the character, enough of them don't have nothing to say. Enough of them don't have nothing to say. Likewise, the woman them too. Like, the only thing I can talk about is the man good in a bed, and like, and all, after a while, I don't know if it's because I get older now, but after a while, all them something just become redundant for me. This whole bed thing is not the be all and end all. Like, Life is more important than all thing you want nobody to come chaka and a saka yeah. Like sometimes people just want to be left alone. Like me no say I can't me alone stay so. I can't mean I whole wide world want to be left alone. Because yeah, it can't be me alone. But some people just can't hey. Nah. That's why I love my company, you know. I love my company so much. I don't have to have, yeah, we can pick and choose. Pick, choose, and refuse because when I run down certain things, I ain't. I just ain't, but well, we need to stop focus from between the legs so much because we not think about nothing else and then we make the niggle eye. Some of them man I make the niggle eye get them in so much problem. Hey. Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave you for the moment and I will catch you in my next clip. Peace.